On this episode of RockRiverRails, we visit Mendota, Illinois, a quiet farm town located about 85 miles west of Chicago. It's November 2024, and the weather couldn't be better for this time of year, as the high temperature will reach the mid-50s with partly cloudy skies. We're set up near the Amtrak depot, which also houses a railroad museum and a few static displays. With the scene set, we'll get right into the action as our first train is approaching now. First up is an eastbound Amtrak, the California Zephyr, with two P-42s leading the charge toward Chicago. 3 Amtrak trains in each direction stop daily at the Mendota Amtrak station. The Illinois Zephyr and Carl Sandburg, as well as the Southwest Chief. The California Zephyr passes through without making a stop in town. Next is the Southwest Chief from Los Angeles, California to Chicago. Although we prefer filming freight trains at RockRiverRails, we also enjoy documenting history, and it won't be long until Amtrak P-42 locomotives are a recent memory, as they are being phased out for Siemens chargers. BNSF 7933 West leads our first freight of the day with a string of hoppers through the curve, and we are gifted some ideal lighting conditions. We're set up along the BNSF Mendota Subdivision, and across from the passenger station, BNSF houses a maintenance away office as well as equipment. There's also a parking spot for the local locomotive units. The Mendota Subdivision begins in Aurora, Illinois, and follows a southwesterly heading where it ends approximately 120 rail miles later in Galesburg, Illinois. The Mendota isn't the busiest trackage to railfan, but offers a nice variety of freight trains along with long-distance Amtraks and the Amtrak Midwest service. Speaking of variety, here comes a Herzog maintenance train now. Directly following Herzog, a BNSF maintenance of way high rail pickup rolls by, so it will be a few minutes before we see any more train action. After about 15 minutes, we hear horns in the distance, and BNSF 5615, a GE AC 4400 CW, leads its manifest train westbound through Mendota. The California Zephyr rounds the bend, heading towards the San Francisco Bay Area via Omaha, Denver, Salt Lake City, and Reno. The westbound Southwest Chief is next. The Chief would be our final train of the day, as darkness comes early this time of year. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.